Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of ACC GearTop. I'm here with Aldin and Jacob today. We decided to do things a little bit differently. We've got a beautiful setting and we have some of the worst four-wheel drives that we think you can get in Perth. My car, trying to think, what are the good things I can say about it? Not many. They guzzle fuel, uncomfortable, probably spend more time on the back of tow trucks than they do on the actual road. I don't think I've ever seen one actually make it off-road. Yeah, just an all-around terrible car. The guys have some controversial cars, I would say. Let's get into it. Hope you enjoy the episode.
I really don't like this episode simply because usually we pick the things that are the best, and today we are doing things that are the worst four-wheel drive you can buy in Perth. And I know the car that I brought is crap. It's simply too small. It's not a four-wheel drive in my opinion. It's ugly as shit. It's not safe. It's slow. And it's always trying to be something that it's not. The only people that I think might think that car is cool is a 21-year-old female P-plater. If you have purchased this car or you plan to purchase this car, you're really bad at making decisions.
Right, my choice. I have picked what I think is probably the most overrated four-wheel drive money can buy. It's expensive, it looks like garbage. The interior is probably the most basic thing apart from a tractor. For what you buy, it's almost daylight robbery. For 95% of the people, it spends all of its time in a Woolworths car park, and the other 5% of the time is, I suppose, used for its intended purposes, but let's be honest, it spends most of its time on the black stuff.
All right guys, here we are. Get to finally see what we've brought along. I think this is going to be one of those episodes that we all agree on quite a lot of things. There's quite a lot of points that we're going to bring up on these cars. Where do I start with this thing? Bloody hell.
At least it's a V8.
It's actually not, it's the diesel, yeah.
It's got the bonnet.
Somebody actually spent money to try and make it look better than what it actually is.
So it's got an SRT bonnet, but it's a diesel.
Yeah, why? I think they're just trying to look a little bit cooler than what they are, because it's super uncool, right, from the start, and then you try and make it a little bit cooler, but now people are just going, but you just spend money on something that is still not cool. It's still unreliable as fuck. Show me a car that is less reliable than a Jeep. No. I'm surprised I made it here.
I'm actually surprised he's chosen the Jeep.
I can see why. I agree.
And if we're talking about the worst four-wheel drives...
Did you drive that here? Did you fit?
It's quite embarrassing to admit that I did drive this here.
Why? What is this? Look, can you see what this says? Look,
it says little D.
Little D.
It's Aldin's little D.
It's my little D. I absolutely hate the Jimny to start off with. I don't think it belongs in the four-wheel drive scene. It's not a four-wheel drive. It drives like crap. It's got nothing in it that makes you excited to drive this thing. And on top of that, somebody spent money to make it look like a Defender, and they called it Little D with these chrome wheels.
You've really outdone yourself.
I don't want to brag, but I think I might be winning today's episode. I mean, and this episode, people do get to choose who brought the worst four-wheel drive. And I think this is going to be a very popular opinion.
So the thing, I think people are going to agree with you on probably the worst one, but I think people are going to get really upset with this one, and especially that one.
Controversial, I know. However, I'm going to walk you through some points, right? We all know it's a four-wheel drive. We all know it's got the locking diffs and the low range, and it can go up a hill and da-da-da-da-da. How many times do you actually see one in the bush doing what it's supposed to do?
Not very often, especially here in Perth.
On a farm, right?
On a farm? Yeah, 100%.
Well, that's like hours away, not in Perth.
Yeah.
I see more in a Woolworths car park or driving down the highway. Like, it blows my mind that people spend $100,000 and you don't even, like...
It's a tractor.
It's a tractor.
It's not the worst looking car. It looks outdated, but one thing I absolutely hate about it is the interior. That is horrible. It looks like a VL interior.
I mean, these things serve a purpose, right? They serve a purpose on a farm. When some 25-year-old FIFO guy who's on too much money comes back, buys one of these, puts a canopy on it, costs 50 grand, big lift, big tires, fucking more lights than Perth Airport. It drives around the city.
Yeah, it drives around the city.
They're loud, they're noisy, they're uncomfortable. I just I don't get it. I really don't get it. There are so many four-wheel drives that you can buy that does everything.
And when they changed the gear ratio in fifth, man, these things used to scream 4.5 grand doing 100k now, like,
So this is a GXL, keep in mind. So this is the top spec, right?
Look at that. This is literally the first time I saw this was in a Aldin VL
And how's
Commodore.
this, right? Every single time you get in the car, and like, keep in mind this is an aftermarket armrest, and you want to rest your arm. Guess what? You lock the door, so you can't get out.
And not just that, but check out these door handles. Look at that.
It's even the color of poo. The last time I saw this color was in my daughter's nappy.
This is gonna be a controversial episode. There's gonna be a lot of hate for us hating on this thing. I cannot see why it's so popular. I mean, look at this. Look at it. What is that? How is this 100 grand?
Yeah, and look, Toyota reliability, like, let's be honest, like maybe 40 years ago, yeah, but like, cars have come so far.
I've seen people spend literally $200,000 decking out a 70 series, and then you're going, yeah, but it's still a 70.
It's still a 70 series. Like,
right, it is still.
I just check this out. Man, like, I can't remember last time I saw that.
I know, everyone's gonna be in the comments, oh, you can do this, and I know, I get it. I 100% get it.
If you're building one to do a lap, go for it. You've got a big caravan around the back, you want to do this and you want to do that, and you want to camp on a beach and blah, blah, blah. But if you're not doing that, get something else.
People use it for the wrong reasons. If you're a farmer, it's a great vehicle. If you don't need any of the luxuries and just want to do your farm stuff. But if you're in Perth and just want to hang out with your friends and, you know, be cool, this is not the car. And this is not the car.
You can't fit your friends in this one. You can't fit your friends in that one.
Okay, speaking of this one, I want to show you something extremely funny. I'm 6'3", okay?
Bullshit,
And
140.
I'm taller than this car. I literally have to sit in the back seats. I literally have to sit in the back seats. So if I'm sitting here comfortably wanting to drive this thing and I want to look left or right, if I look right, this is what I see. I gotta go like that or like that. Shane,
Can I
this
fit
would be a great car for you though.
Do you know what's really embarrassing is that I can still fit.
I don't get it. Okay.
Suspension's getting a fucking work, that's for sure.
Hey guys,
we just need to shut the door.
by far the worst four-wheel drive, no questions asked, okay? And I know that people are going to agree. People are going to argue about this one. Somebody had to say it, and I'm glad you did.
Someone has to say it, right?
I agree with you.
If you're a farmer, buy one. If you're not, just stop.
Who buys that?
I don't want to say.
It's got a lot of comfort. It doesn't look too bad. Like, if you have a look at that,
You get a little bit in there.
it's not a bad looking car.
It's not a bad place to sit on the side of the road waiting for a tow truck.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
I think this is better, personally, than the 79 series.
Oh, yeah. Purely from a comfort point of view.
Comfort point of view, that's right.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree. But I'm not going anywhere outside of the metro area in one of these. No way.
79 series over this little D.
Yeah. I think I
Can't believe you found one that literally has the words little d on the front of it.
So I think now we need to show the viewers why these cars are bad. Let's go
think
take
so.
it for a drive.
All right, I'm going first. All right. Now, we all know that this is capable on road. Everyone understands just how good these are when you're off the beaten track. What I want to show you is why they're terrible. When you're on the road, going down to Woolies, going to Coles, picking up the kids, it's just handbrake. Bare bones workhorses, and people treat them like they're the greatest car. Not four-wheel drive, not off-road touring king, car. For a turbo 4.5 litre V8, they're gutless. And I know everyone's going to tune them and do a DPF delete and all that stuff. I get it. But look, there you go, 5th gear, and I'm punching this steering wheel. The seating position is terrible. As a car, they're horrible. I mean, like the play in this steering wheel, the wheel's not moving. The front wheels are doing nothing. At least it's got cruise control and what appears to be 4 speakers And these aircon controls, I have a feeling majority of people who were born above the year 2000 has never actually seen before. They're like slides, and you've got to, if 95% of the driving you're doing is on the black stuff like we are now, you just don't need something like this. You don't need it at all. And I'd hate to imagine when you've got a canopy and fully loaded and 35-inch muddies. And I see more of these cars yellow stickered than I do of any other car. It just doesn't work as a car. They're uncomfortable, they're loud, they're noisy, they're not good on fuel. Why people spend so much money on these it's crazy. It's crazy. And Australia is the only ones who do it. And the Taliban, obviously. But we won't discuss that, why they're good for that. Sorry. Another thing, safety. 2 airbags. One for me and one for my sorry passenger when they eventually put their head through the window. Up to speed again in, I don't know, 14 years. Garbage. I think the Toyota reliability tax is so overrated, it needs to stop. People need to understand and realise that there are better cars out here for the 95% of people that are just going to stay in the black stuff and then go do a trip to Margaret River and back. You don't need this. Stupid, overrated, you don't need them. Oh, DPF lights just come on. So now I've got to do a DPF burn.
All right, my turn. So as you can see, I don't have much room. My seat is like all the way back. It's small, it's very small. I feel very tight against this door. If I want to look, sort of the cars are coming each way. If you have a look, if I go look right, I'm looking at the pillar. Now we're gonna accelerate hard, show you guys how this thing goes. Come on. All right, 50, 70, 80. Personally, the car doesn't have any comfort. It sways, it's slow, and it doesn't actually feel safe. I wouldn't trust this car to protect my family in an incident. I don't feel safe in it. I definitely don't think it's got many safety features, to be honest with you. All right. Yes, it's extremely slow. It's got no power, it's got no pull. The interior is very outdated. The safety features are crap. It's very tight in here. You know, compared to the other cars are bigger. They have more safety features. The back doors are pointless. I don't think you can actually fit many people in here, comfortably at least. Yes, it does have four-wheel drive capabilities, but I do not think it is a four-wheel drive. It simply doesn't feel like one. It sways too much. It's definitely not something that I would personally take off-road. But do I consider it a four-wheel drive? Definitely not.
Cock, lock, and ready to rock. Shut up. It's beeping at me already. Parking sensor fault. What a fucking piece of shit. All right, guys, here we have the 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee diesel, which is very, very boring. I at least would have liked to have an SRT one. Regardless, come on. Why do I think this is the worst four-wheel drive that you can get in Perth? Number one, reliability. These things are the most unreliable, just all of them. Not even just the Grand Cherokee, I mean every one of them. SRT, Trackhawk, diesel, Wranglers, you name it, okay? There is not a model in this company's range that I would recommend to someone. If you're gonna buy one, do your research, understand what you're getting. Like, I don't know if the mic's picking up on this, but the creaks and rattles out of this thing is just insane. And it's not an old car, right? We're talking 5 years. A 5-year-old car, and it is just wild. They have transmission problems, they have big engine problems. Like, I just don't recommend them. Is it the most uncomfortable car to drive? No. Does it look terrible? No. But that's about it. You really, really need to look at, like, what's your plan for the car? Do you want to keep it for a long time? Don't get it, okay? Even in warranty, mate, you got problems. But people just don't take them off-road. That's why I think it is just a terrible four-wheel drive vehicle to get. It's just, get something else. Like, at least get something in that price range that's capable of going off-road as well, all right? You want to buy an off-road car? Buy an off-road car. Don't buy one of these. These things are fucking terrible. I can't get this bloody screen thing to work either. The Uconnect, man, it's terrible. Leather's all cracking. Just, everything about it is just rattly and creaky, and like everything's just made out of plastic. Hard dash. Let's give it a boot. Yeah, right. 0 to 60, 4.5 days. I hate foot brakes too. Like those foot park brakes. Why? Why? Why put a foot brake in it? Like, it's not like you're saving any space here. It's, you know, you can still fit put a button in it. Well, obviously, buttons cost a little bit more. Man, the amount of times I've driven away with the foot brake still on, you're driving down the road and the car's like, what is going on with this thing? Oh yeah, it's just a Jeep. And then you go, oh no, actually the foot brake. But hey, you like selling drugs, a couple of neck tattoos, get yourself a Trackhawk. You want to get pulled over 3 times a day to get searched? Buy a Trackhawk. If you're not a high-level drug dealer, buy an SRT. If you're a super low-level entry hood rat, buy a 300C. I don't have anything good to say about it. I just really don't like it. There's nothing I have to say about this thing because, apart from the looks, they look good. They do look good. But that's where it ends. We're done.
So now, guys, you decide. You tell us, out of these 3 four-wheel drive, which is the worst one? 79 series, the Little D, or the Jeep Grand Cherokee?
Let us know in the comments, guys. Appreciate your support. We'll see you on the next episode.
I know what I'm voting for.